right into this explainer. For 30 years, the Indian IT sector has relied on one massive, undeniable superpower. Literally hundreds of thousands of engineers manually writing code. But right now, that entire foundation is shaking. Today, we're unpacking a historic, game-changing partnership between Indian tech giants and OpenAI. We're going to find out exactly how they are rewriting the rules of the entire global software industry. And honestly, that brings us straight to the billion-dollar question that is currently haunting the mind of practically every tech professional out there. Will OpenAI take your IT job? Because let's be real, we aren't just looking at a standard business deal today. No way. We're looking at a major disruption that could absolutely decide the future of countless careers. The contrast we're seeing right now is just staggering. Think about the past, that traditional brute force era where thousands of developers sweated over every single line of code day and night. Well, contrast that with a lightning-fast new reality. We're talking about AI generating complete, fully functioning software logic in mere seconds. It's like flipping a switch from horse-drawn carriages to a sports car. And we are talking about massive industry-defining names making this leap. TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, Capgemini, PwC, Accenture. These major players aren't just, testing the waters with artificial intelligence. They are signing game-changing enterprise agreements. They're actually sitting down with the creators of ChatGPT to build dedicated lab environments. Make no mistake, this is a complete paradigm shift for the enterprise world. So let's move to part one, the weapon of change. What exactly is OpenAI Codex? You see, we aren't just talking about using ChatGPT to write a polite email to your boss or summarize a PDF. OpenAI Codex is a super intelligent AI tool. It goes far beyond simple chat. It literally generates complete software code and highly complex logic from simple text prompts in seconds. It's actually doing the heavy lifting of real software engineering rather than just handing you a basic template. And these firms, they're already building this into their daily operations. TCS has actually given its massive workforce direct access to the ChatGPT enterprise platform. Infosys is actively mixing Codex with its existing Topaz AI platform to modernize old software. Meanwhile, Cognizant and Accenture are leveraging these exact tools to radically accelerate their global software delivery for clients. They are fully embedding this technology right into their corporate DNA. Which brings us to part two, the corporate motive. Here are the 4 reasons IT giants are practically surrendering to AI. The urgency behind this massive transition really comes down to a crucial rule of 4. 1. Speed and delivery. 2. The legacy code challenge. 3. Margin pressure. And 4. Global competition. Let's unpack these one by one because the rapid pace of this investment is honestly fascinating to watch. First up, speed and delivery. Look, in the IT industry, time is quite literally money, right? Codex increases coding speed by an incredible 40 to 50%. That means IT companies can finish massive, complex client projects in half the usual time. And delivering to clients that much faster translates directly into the ability to take on more projects and, of course, generate significantly higher profits. Next up, we have the absolute nightmare of legacy code. Companies out there are managing projects built on code that is 20 to 30 years old. I mean, sometimes this code is older than the young engineers trying to decode it. But AI can instantly untangle, repair, and modernize this ancient architecture in seconds. That saves companies thousands upon thousands of painstaking hours of manual human labor. It's a lifesaver. And then, well, there's the harsh corporate math, margin pressure. IT profit margins have been shrinking for a while due to employee salaries and office maintenance. Objectively speaking, an AI tool does the heavy lifting of a human techie without requiring a monthly salary, annual bonuses, or sick leave. It simply allows these giants to run their massive operations with fewer employees, which effectively protects their bottom line. Finally, the 4th reason, global competition. This is the ultimate do-or-die catalyst. Competitors across the US and Europe are already making the shift to AI. If the Indian IT sector stubbornly insists on manually writing code and refuses to adapt immediately, they face the very real threat of falling behind and losing the global market entirely. Basically, standing still is simply no longer an option. Now we have to look at part 3, the collateral damage, the stark reality of IT layoffs and restructuring. Take a moment to just let this number sink in. 16,000.
That staggering figure represents the massive drop in headcount across major Indian IT companies over just the last year. It is a stark, unavoidable representation of the deep structural shifts happening in the industry right now, heavily driven by the raw efficiencies AI brings to the table.
Let's actually break down the raw data across some of these major firms. We're seeing a 19,000 plus drop in headcount at TCS. Oracle India saw 12,000 people affected. Startups and major tech branches like LiveSpace and Flipkart, over 1,000 layoffs each. And Amazon India cut over 100 corporate roles. Now, we aren't here to fearmonger, we're just letting the raw numbers speak for themselves as these companies cite terms like workforce optimization and global restructuring. This fundamentally changes the entire team paradigm. Think about it. Before AI, a specific project might require a team of, say, 10 junior developers. After AI, the brutal math of this new IT logic means you really only need 2 to 3 high-level AI experts. The AI simply absorbs the workload that the other 7 people used to handle.
So who is taking the biggest hit? Well, based on our sources, the roles most vulnerable right now to automation are basic coding, software testing, and documentation. AI can just execute these specific repetitive tasks so much faster and with far more accuracy than human counterparts. If this is your current focus, you need to know the landscape is shifting directly beneath your feet.
Moving into our final section, Part 4, The Future of IT, Surviving and Thriving in the AI Era. First things first, you need to be acutely aware of the major culture shifts happening right now. We are looking at the total disappearance of bench culture. Companies simply won't pay thousands of backup employees to sit around waiting for projects when AI can scale up instantly. Furthermore, because AI can easily handle entry-level tasks, we are going to see a significant, notable drop in the hiring of freshers right out of college. So what does this all mean for you? It's about your individual survival strategy. You literally must transition your mindset. You can no longer just be a basic coder, you have to evolve into an AI orchestrator. You need to be the person who commands the tool, mastering complex AI logic to guarantee your value. If you know how to make the AI dance to your precise instructions, you become completely indispensable. Because remember, technology creates just as much as it destroys. Think about these new high-demand career paths being born right now. You've got AI auditors who meticulously verify and double-check AI-generated code, and prompt engineers who specialize in providing the highly precise instructions that AI needs to actually function properly. New tools mean totally new ecosystems of jobs. You know, there's a perfect quote from our source material that perfectly captures this reality. It's a popular phrase from the Indian IT hubs. Skill idavane, sky is the limit. Meaning, for those who actually possess the right skills, the sky is the limit. It is a very simple binary right now. Either you aggressively update your skills and embrace these new tools, or you lose your place in the competitive market. So I'll leave you with this. Will technology completely outpace human workers, or are we entering a balanced new era of human-AI collaboration, where new jobs replace the old ones? The future of the entire IT empire really hangs in the balance. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and definitely stay curious out there.